This is my tribute to Godfather.
See, for example, I think Rangeela had one of the worst camera works of my career.
I feel I'm losing my grip, and that is when I feel I'm losing it.
If film is good, everything looks good. But I look
He's absolutely cool about it.
But that's what I love about this man as
He
well.
never tells you post the interview
He
that
really doesn't.
ye mat rakhna, wo mat rakhna. He never does that.
I have a problem with anyone who praises because it's very boring. Yeah.
It's true. Everything is ulta.
Someone praises me, I feel I'm losing my grip, and that is when I feel I'm losing it.
Recently, you've experimented with pay-per-view, and you're pretty happy with the results as well.
Yes, yes.
Do you think that is the future of cinema in India, or consumption of
I
entertainment?
mean, wherever. I mean, I think if you look at it, most of the people, when they have direct interaction with whatever kind of people you manage to garner as your followers, as people who are interested in your work, I think that's the future. Because even OTTs, I think they'll become oceans one of these days. Not that they've not become already. So I think on a brand level, if you can manage to make a mark, to whatever extent of the numbers, I think that's an excellent opportunity. It's like you having your own theater.
You feel OTT is the future?
It has already become the future. I don't think it is the future. It has already become. It's not like it is going to happen shortly. I mean, OTT is different from pay-per-view theater. OTT is a platform which is acquiring content, and more or less it's like a mall in a way, to think of an analogy. Whereas pay-per-view is more about your personal thing. It's like you are making content for probably whoever likes you doing that kind of work. And that's a completely different aspect.
See, for example, when I made Sarkar, I put it in the opening cards. This is my tribute to Godfather. So, now I copied scenes from Godfather. I copied lines from Godfather. I copied character traits from Godfather. Probably that I did it including if the shot is inspired or copied from Paranormal Activity, even in Bhoot Returns. So my point is, whether somebody consciously did or it just made an impact on him, and he just did it without realizing that he's doing it, which happens, or whether he intended and not to take the credit away. So that is a job of the maker, what he or he cannot say, he should not, or he did not want to say,
Even the music parts are copied.
Yeah, whatever.
Inspiration sort of, they have been.
That's what I'm
very
saying.
obvious
See,
inspiration
I
there.
feel it is very difficult in today's times, I feel, to get to the intent and do that, So not seeing the film, I don't want to comment on it. Even assuming that a maker has done it and whatever, I would also like to understand the intent.
The bottom line is, I'm a filmmaker. I'm very passionate about what I do. And whether someone likes it or not is up to them. And I don't make it for them. I make it for what excites me. And if it doesn't work, I am the guy who will bear the consequences. There's no one other needs to feel anything about it. Eventually, a film working, many times I said this, all my hits are accidents and all my flops are by intent. Because if I knew how to make a hit, why would I make a flop? Like in the context of Sarkar's 20 years, I said this, Sarkar is a film which made by itself. I didn't make it. But if we made it, then why couldn't we repeat it again? Whether it's me or Anurag or the actors or anyone involved. You only can have an intention. What comes out is not in your hands. Having said that, whatever I make, I have the equal passion. I made Sarkar and Aag with the same passion. The result is how people see it. See, for example, I think Rangeela had one of the worst camera works of my career. Because Urmila was looking good and the film was looking worked.
You're saying
People don't realize.
first camera work of your career?
I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that. Because see, by the time you saw Rangeela, in terms of your exposure to cinema, your exposure, that's fine. Camera work for me will be a very different understanding because I'm a technician. When you look at a film, you like it, you like everything about it. I'll just give an example. Okay, when in 2000, maybe roughly 13, 14, I happened to meet some director in South. I asked him this question. So he said, I just saw this film or some film, I don't want to name it. And I said, how is it? He said, Yeah, film is okay, but Rasul Pekuti work is fantastic, he said, I said, okay. And then I asked him, how many films you watch per week on average? He said 2. So which means 8 films you watch in a month and maybe 15 a year. Can you tell me the last time you saw any film which had bad sound effects? He doesn't know. Then I asked him, do you know any film where there were fantastic sound effects? He doesn't know because they didn't get the so-called award. Okay. Then I asked him, did you follow Russell Pekuti's record post that? Or do you know that they did 75 films before Slumdog Millionaire? I am not taking away the work of Russell Pekuti, let me tell you. My point is, when a film works, you kind of, I never saw a film in my life or anybody where they said that the film is good, some particular part of it is not good. It doesn't work. If film is good, everything looks good. But I look at it specifically because I'm a technician. I look at it beyond what it is. I don't see the overall effect because of the ability to single out each aspect of the particular film, what's working. For example, Gordon Willis, the photographer of Godfather, was termed as one of the 10 top camera works of all time by many awards. Okay. Now, nobody knows Gordon Willis has done more than 90 films as a cinematographer, and nobody knows a single film because the films didn't work. His talent will be the same. I am not trying to undermine somebody's work or not. I'm just trying to explain to you the way I will look at the photography. I will look at this thing. If, for example, if you take a department, I would believe that if it is shot with very proper cameras, even then it will still be as big of a flop. It's not the cameras. The problem is me, not the cameras, not the technical style which I develop. It's a function always of the screenplay.